Inconsistency. Inconsistency is the word that describes Loomian Legacy in many different aspects of the game. Of course, the game is amazing, we really enjoy playing this game, but something that the game really throughout the year has shown us is that it's very inconsistent. For today's video, I want to talk about a specific place or a specific minigame in Loomian Legacy that Loomian Legacy sadly has been very inconsistent about, and things that they could actually do in order to prevent this from happening moving forward. As we all know, Atlantean City was finally released on May of this year. However, we only received Atlantean City Part 1. When is Atlantean City Part 2 coming out? No one knows. Regardless, Atlantean City Part 1 was very amazing. Along with Atlantean City Part 1, we got a lot of different things, such as this amazing map, which let me tell you, the build is simply incredible. We're literally in an underwater dome. How does that even make sense? I don't know, but that's pretty cool. Other than the builds, we got a lot of story, a lot of lore, a lot of different things that just overall made the game even better, because as we all know, Loomian Legacy is an amazing, a great, and a very cool game. The only problem with this game is really that it just takes a lot of time to update. Regardless, what is Loomian Legacy very inconsistent about? Well, many things, but for the focus of this video, I'm going to be talking about this specific place, known as the Atlantean Arcade. The Atlantean Arcade was released with the release of Atlantean City. When Atlantean City originally came out, they only released one specific game. The game that was released with the release of Atlantean City was this drop. This game was basically inspired on the game Bejeweled, which is pretty much the same concept. Just move stuff around, get points, make combos, and pretty much it's just a simple but very cool game to play nonetheless. And hey, this minigame is very cool. However, I am very bad in it, and it turns out that people are very good at this game. I don't know how this is even possible, but in 2 minutes they got the max score. Something fishy definitely has to be happening there. After this drop, they actually released Dodo Dobo, which is inspired on the game known as Flappy Bird, and something tells me that these two users are very good at this game. The game Dodo Dobo is very cool as well. All you gotta do is just click and go up and just not crash with stuff. You need a lot of accuracy. You need to be very good in this game to get a lot of points. Dodo Dobo was released, I believe, 1 week after the Atlantean City update was released in Loomian Legacy, so a week after this drop was added. Other than Dodo Dobo, there are 2 more machines, the Zwilong machine and the Propay Pommel machine. Oh wow, I would really enjoy playing this machine. However, it seems that Loomian Legacy has not added the Zwilong game nor the Propay Pommel game, even though I believe if they were to add this, a lot of people would appreciate it a lot. The Zwilong machine is basically going to be snake instead of a snake. It's going to be a very Zwilong. As you can see, this is a play on words from Zwilong and long, Zwilong, and Propay Pommel, whack-a-mole, but instead of balls, it's going to be Propay. Oh boy, I am really going to enjoy this game. It's been 5 months and Loomian Legacy has not added another game to the arcade yet. As we all know, their current focus right now is either Atlantean City Part 2 or the Halloween event. But for sure, it would be amazing if we suddenly were to get either Zwilong or Propay Pommel anytime in the near future, because I'll be honest, I have barely seen anyone in the arcade in the past couple of months, so the small replayability that Loomian Legacy once had for May and June is now officially gone. I do hope that they add more games, maybe an arcade expansion, or maybe even remove these things and add more minigames here, because does it really make it an arcade if there's only 4 games? Other than the 2 current arcade games that they have added, we have this version of this drop, which is basically a broken version of this drop, and we have the Tetris minigame that they added for LFH Evolution into Phage Knock. With that being said, I really do hope that we see an update to the arcade in the near future. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm Armenti, and we lit.